You know who it is, guys? It is your boy, Big Country. What's going on, guys? So, today is none other than the most special day of the whole entire week. That's right, it's payday. And like I promised, I'm going to go over my settlement with you guys this week, just like I did last week. Couple differences this week, but we're going to get into it here in just a second. So I hope everybody had a great week this week. It has been busy over here at Nussbaum, running our little hinds off, making that money, chasing them loads, getting it done. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it, guys. So this week, and like I said last week, same as last week, there'll be a screenshot at the end with my actual settlement from this week. None of this fake, oh, this is what I got. No, it is my actual settlement, minus my personal info. I don't want to have to bat off stalkers. So we're gonna get into it, guys. So let's get into it here. Let me pull up my settlement. Drum roll, please. Wow, it's being slow today. Oh my gosh, that is bright. I need sunglasses. All right. So guys, so this week's settlement, I'll give you the numbers and then we'll kind of go from there with it. So we done 2,405 miles this week. Well, last week. That glow, it looks ominous, don't it? Anyways, so yeah, we did 2,405 miles last week. Not as good as the week before, but that's fine. That's one of the nice things about Nussbaum. They give you that guarantee. So if you do come in under what you need, you still get your guarantee. So we didn't make enough to make guarantee this week, make over it. So, we're going to make our guarantee, and that's going to be about it. But with start, stop pay, with all that stuff, we made $1,638.33. That's what we made. So after our deductions of $45.50 for uniforms that I'm still paying on, we came out to $1,592.83. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and break it all down here. So my first load of the week was Joliet, Illinois, and it ended up in Smyrna, Tennessee, with a stop in Carrick, Illinois, which is technically the terminal. We had a relay pay, drop pay, $12 each for that, so we made an extra $24 on that load. We're making 59 cents now instead of 58. So with this Rivian account, we are actually making a penny more. So that's a good thing. So we had 197 miles because, like I said last week, we were going to have 338 miles that were already going to be paid. So it took out the 338 miles, left me with 197 miles for a total on that load of $1. Jeez, I hope it wasn't $1. $143.61. Next load we did was from Smyrna, Tennessee to Vonore, Tennessee. We got delivery pay and relay pay on that, so we actually made an extra $32 on that load. It was only for 180 miles because we were trying to get over to Vonore to get the longer load. So that total was $138.20. The next one was Vonore, Tennessee to Normal, Illinois, which is back up here to Rivian. We had pickup pay and delivery pay of $20 each. They gave us $40 extra on the load. Miles were 575 with a total of 379.25. Next load we had was Normal, Illinois to Carrick, Illinois, which is from the terminal to Rivian, then from Rivian back to the terminal. That's for a grand whopping total of 9 miles. I got paid $5.31 for that. Next is from Normal to Vonore, Tennessee, We got pickup and delivery pay on that. Come out to an extra $40 on the load. 584 miles for $384.56. We did Vonore, Tennessee to Loudon, Tennessee, which was 14 miles, made $8.26. Then we did Loudon to Vonore, Vonore to Normal. We got paid for pickup and delivery, which was $20 a piece, so that's $40. But we also made detention of 2 hours. So if your appointment's at 1 p.m. at Nussbaum, come 2 p.m., you start making $20 an hour. So got an extra $40 for that. So on that load, we actually made 40, 60. Yeah, we made 80 extra dollars on that load. That was a total of 589 miles, which came out to $427.51. And then we started an order, like I said last week, 257 miles at 59 cents. We made $151.63. So that's where we got our 2,405 miles with our $1,638.33. We take out the $45.50 for the uniforms. That leaves us with $1592.83. My year-to-date paid miles has been 5,375. My total pay year-to-date is $5,432.93. So that averages out to $1.11 a mile. $1.11 a mile ain't bad, guys. It's not bad. So, like, if we go into earnings here, we had our tax-free per diem. We had our deductions. They took about $258 out for taxes. So what I got deposited into my account was $1,335.08. That's what we got. So not bad. Could be better. Not terrible though. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. We're making money over here. We do have profit sharing. So every week, my profit sharing is going to come up. So like, I have an accumulating bonus, and it's the bonus I've earned so far for the quarter based on my actual wages to that date, which right now it's $95. Then they give you a trending bonus, which is an estimate of what your total bonus could be at the end of the quarter based on your current earnings pace, which right now it's about $2.85. I do have a bonus multiplier in there of 1.75%. That's a percentage of wages used to calculate the profit sharing bonus. It's also based on Nussbaum's like operating ratio from their previous quarter. So that's where we're at with that, guys. But yeah, so I mean, everything's not looking terrible right now. Like I said, our pay, it was better last week. It was. But to be out Monday through Friday, well, get home Friday evening, home every weekend, after taxes, I can't complain with, a little over $1,300. It could definitely be a lot worse than that. So yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Like I said, end of the video, I'm gonna have a screenshot of my settlement for this week. You guys can pause it, take a look at it, do whatever you want to with that. And as always, if you like what you're seeing with Nussbaum, feel free to give them a call, find out more, find out for yourself. Feel free to talk to Ellie or Lisa, and tell them I seen Big Country Truckers YouTube page. Make sure you give them my driver code. I would appreciate that. So my driver code is NORVDAN. NORVDAN. So give them the driver code. And, if you decide to come here and you want to talk to me in person, have any questions, uh, when you come to orientation, get my contact info. I'll be more than glad to talk to you. On this account, I'm usually here I'm at the terminal about every other day. So I would have no trouble stopping in and talking to you in person. So, guys, that's all I got for you on this video. We'll have another payday next week. I think it might be a little better. We run pretty good this week. So, yeah. All right, guys. You know how we always end it. Be happy, be healthy, and when am I going to get you guys to talk? Be successful. Always strive to be successful, guys. All right. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.